What is up, guys? Donut97 here, bringing you a brand new Halo MCC challenge guide. Today we're taking a look at the weekly PvE challenge Battle-Hardened, which is to complete 2 campaign missions on Legendary difficulty, and Story Sortie, which is to complete 3 campaign missions on Normal difficulty or harder. For this, we're combining them into one challenge guide as they work really well together. The level we're doing this on is Halo 3's Floodgate, as it's a very easy Legendary level. There are a few other levels that I will talk about here in this guide, but of the ones, I think Floodgate here is probably the easiest. Remember to put Legendary on and disable any skulls you have, so there's no negative effect skulls on. Like Famine, which makes our weapons have less ammo. And from here, you're just going to start following the normal path that I take. We're pretty much just going to grab the gravity hammer and shotgun in this first section, though you can opt out of grabbing the shotgun and keeping your BR, as it is also a very good weapon to use for this to get a lot of headshots on these flood combat forms. So there is the gravity hammer, over here is the shotgun. I usually pick up these two weapons on my runs for this level, when I especially use this now for 20 grand, which I may make a new guide on. Usually I throw some grenades down here, but because I'm on Legendary, the grenades do a little bit less to the flood, so I opted to use my gravity hammer and shotgun to get rid of a lot of these guys. I do not recommend using all your shotgun and gravity hammer out here. Try to maybe only use down to like 60 energy and then make your way on inside the facility here. I would try to use some grenades to kill a lot of the flood if you can, but also use your gravity hammer to take a lot of overkills if they are clumped up on you, as it is the more safe way compared to using your shotgun, which does not do a lot really on Legendary. I recommend keeping about 15 to 10 battery left in your gravity hammer though, as you will need it for this final section. You're going to come up here, you can avoid all these flood. If they do chase you, there's usually a deployal cover right there. Drop the deployal cover right in front of the doorway and they can't do anything about it. You're going to jump down here, get your gravity hammer out, and you want to run up to this wall right here and go for a gravity hammer attack on it. But for whatever reason, for me on Legendary, the flood already knew I was there and came around the corner early on. So that may happen to you guys, but just run up towards the flood and gravity hammer into all of them. That should get you a nice overkill and get rid of the rest of them. You saw back there I went and got the BR in place of my now empty battery gravity hammer. The BR is going to be your friend tool for the final part of this level. Once the elite teammates come in, be careful because they do get grenade happy and they will stick you. It happened to me a few times in the recording I did before this where I failed a few times because of the elite sticking me, so that is one thing to look out for. That's pretty much your only real threat on this level. Everything else you can kind of take slow and careful if you want. There is no reason to really speed this. This is also a good guide for actually how to complete the challenge 20 grand in a shorter amount of time than it is in the video I uploaded before, so I might make a new guide on how to do that. Come down this hallway like I did to easily avoid this flood. You can shoot the first few that come out with the BR so they don't get you when you get up there, and pretty much just follow the rest of this path that I'm taking and you will be done with this level very quickly. Before we go, I should say some of the other levels that can be done kinda easily but have some tough spots are Nightfall from Halo Reach, Uprising from Halo 2, Entire Plaza, and Uplift Reserve from Halo 3 ODST. Those gave me a bit more of a struggle than they did with Floodgate, so I decided to do Floodgate for this guide here. But if you're better at any of those levels, definitely go ahead and do those if you're trying to Legendary speedrun them. Other than that, you can play the normals at like a normal pace on Legendary, and they're all relatively easy at that point. But guys, that's all. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.